very excited. Just with his height, his length, he's around 6'5 plus 6'6", excuse me. Right now 260, but the frame that he's going to grow into, I could not be more excited. And if you can compare that with his athletic ability, his snap, the way he bends, the future is very bright. That's why I'm really excited to have him.
I know we asked about the 3 in December, but you look at the 4 you have now and what you were, wanted to accomplish in this group. And I know he even said maybe there's a chance for another one. But I mean, just to have the group you have with what you hope to get, do you feel like you accomplished what you wanted to?
Absolutely. If you really look at the class, it's balanced. With Brandon, he's a big, long tackle. We have Ryden. Obviously, he's the junior college piece in that, which, he'll get here in May and he'll do great things. You got Nathan Cardona, who's a football guy. He's my interior center guard. He's a lot of swing possibilities there for future. And then I wanted one more long guy, and that's with Kyle. And then we'll see. Let the dust settle. And then we'll see. I know coaches mentioned possible line spot and all that. Always have people evaluated, and we'll see what happens. But just very excited of where we're at with this class, and it's what we needed. With losing 4, we needed to bring in 4. We really wanted to trigger that junior college player for an immediate competition, and I think it's a really good offensive line class.
What just your thoughts on going into the spring? And from the outside, it's a daunting task to replace the 4 that you lost, and you're talking about 2 that are probably going to get at least 2 that are going to have a chance in the NFL. I mean, what I know you're confident in those guys. What kind of challenge is this for you to try to piece this together?
It's a challenge. But I'm not going to focus on what I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
I got to develop in the guys that we have in the program, and I'm excited. They're working really hard, and it just reminds me when I got here in that spring, placing 4. Archie had been banged up, and it was Ezra and John and Quevedo and Larson. And that's when I got here. I had 3 years with them. So it's a little bit where we're at now. It's not the reset button, but feel good about the way the developments come with Coach Pitt and everything in this program. And I'm excited. It's going to be a challenge. They know that. So we've done some things different. With youth and things like that, you need different challenges and things like that, which I think when you can kind of look at the room and where we're at and all that, it's invigorating. It's fun. And the other thing is, you're going to miss those guys, but they're going to be great and be successful.
Who's the leader of that group right now? From vocal standpoint or just leadership
Dante
standpoint?
Harrington's he's a natural leader. John Ojukwu coming out of his shell and being starting to develop as that vocal type leader. And then Kakani's got really good leadership qualities that, really hasn't been in a position to lead. He's only started, 2 games. So now as he develops in that role, I have a lot of hopes for him. And then Stetz is always going to be quiet, but he always works hard. He just does everything right. And so, there's your leadership by example type player, just his work ethic through everything he's been through in this program. And so it needs to be developed. And so that's, if you look at top to bottom, that's really what needs to be developed between leadership and just overall fundamental football.
How much was it a blessing in disguise to get Kern and some of those guys, Stetz and those guys, some starts in action last year?
Well, if you would have asked me at the time, it is now, but, I've said this in the past, you can be okay, you're going to be the starter of this game, but you're the guy, right? So everybody's trying to be the guy right now. And when you get to be in that situation, it changes. Now you got to keep your job. Everybody, when you're chasing and you want that job, now when you're the guy, you got to keep it. And so, there's been a lot of competition, but is it a blessing? Yes, especially with Kakani and Garrett and Stats all year, and Dallas Holiday played a little bit here and there. And then we got John Ojukwu back, who's good. He's the next great one.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's really good, but now everybody wants to be the guy, and that's what I'm excited. I mean, just the competition right now is unreal.
There was so much expectations on last year's group. From this day, last year we were already saying how good they could be, and we put them on the cover of our preseason thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess 2-part question. Did that maybe get to the guys at times last year, just the expectations and pressure and stuff? And looking forward, do you think it's maybe better that the group won't have those kind of expectations this year?
No,
Or?
I don't. The expectations aren't going to change. Just
Yeah.
a new guy. I mean, our expectation is still to win.
Yeah.
And it get to him? No. Our rushing numbers are up. Our sacks are down.
Yeah.
We went from 38 to 26.
Yeah.
So, I mean, was it a perfect season? Absolutely not. But I would also say, and I'll never use an excuse, I didn't have that group every year, every game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the most daunting thing. You know, John Molson had to play 4 positions.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's one thing about John that I will miss. I don't. Right now, I'm trying to find that
versatility.
John Molson he's a team captain. He's that guy. I could play him at 4 spots, and we never missed a beat. And we won 3 games with him in 3 different spots. And so that's something. That right there is something that.
Yeah.
Oh boy, do I have that guy?
Yeah.
That's yet to be determined. That's more. I worry about that.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Just the fact that fans maybe aren't expecting the group to be just as dominant next year. Does that help at all in terms of less expectations from the outside on your group next year? Or?
No, because they got to live up to my expectations. Because that's what matters.
Yeah.
And our fans please don't take that the wrong direction. But
Yeah.
we have standards in this building, and they understand those. And just because you haven't started a game doesn't mean you can't uphold the standard. And I think, if people are saying, "Oh, we'll lay in the weeds," I love that. But in this building, there's standards, and they have to live up to them. And that group's going to have to live up for us to win football games.